Hi there folks, and welcome back to another quarantine trivia short round. My name's Sean and I'm your quizmaster as usual. Hope you're still enjoying all these short rounds. If you have any comments or any feedback, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And if you've got any requests for any particular rounds, please let us know. We'll be happy to do what we can. Now, today we are trying something a little bit new. So we're doing a round on Friends, but we're doing 3 different levels of Friends rounds. So the first video that I'm doing right now is Friends Easy. So this is the easy questions. So hopefully everyone should be able to do quite well on these, even if you've watched just a little bit of Friends. Well, maybe need to have watched a bit of Friends, but we'll see. Okay, so moving on. So question number 1, here we go. What does Ross send to Ugly Naked Guy in an attempt to convince him to sell him his apartment? Okay, so Ross is trying to get Ugly Naked Guy's apartment and he sends him a gift to try and get him to convince him to do it. Okay, so what was the gift? Question number 2. How was Joey's character, Dr. Drake Ramore, originally killed off on Days of Our Lives? Obviously, Joey appeared as Dr. Drake Ramore on the TV show Days of Our Lives. So how was he originally killed off? Because he annoyed the script writers, I believe, if I remember rightly. So question number 3. How many pages was Rachel's letter to Ross about the reasons for their breakup? Okay, so this was on the episode where they all went to Montauk to try and find Phoebe's mum, I believe. So how many pages was Rachel's letter to Ross about the reasons for their breakup? Question number 4. Which of Rachel's ex-boyfriends owns the same sweater as Ross, causing some confusion as to the identity of the father of Rachel's baby? Okay, so everyone was trying to figure out who Emma's dad was. Rachel wasn't telling anyone at the time, but a similar jumper caused some confusion. So who was the owner of the jumper that was the same as Ross's that caused some confusion? Okay, question number 5. Monica briefly dated billionaire Pete Becker. Okay, which country does he take her to for their first date? Okay, so Monica briefly dated billionaire Pete Becker. Which country does he take her to for their first date? Okay, question number 6. What is Phoebe's alter ego? Okay, so Phoebe often uses a fake name for many situations. What is that name? Or what is the alter ego that she uses? Or a pseudonym, if you will. Okay, question number 7. Which of the boys peed on Monica's jellyfish sting? Okay. Not much else to say about that. Monica got stung by a jellyfish. One of the boys peed on her. Which of the boys peed on her? Okay. Question number 8. Which famous scientist did Phoebe believe was her grandfather? Okay, so Phoebe's got a lot of strange beliefs through the show. She believes her grandfather was a famous scientist. Who did she think was her grandfather? Okay. Question number 9. Who is Joey and Chandler's TV guide addressed to? Okay, so this one came up in the episode where they played a quiz to see who would get the girls' flat, or whether the boys would get rid of the birds. Okay, so who is Joey and Chandler's TV guide addressed to? And final question in this easy quiz. What was Ross's first wife called? Obviously there's quite a few to choose from here. He's got married a few times, but what was his first wife called? Okay, so that is the end of the questions there. If you need a bit more time, please feel free to pause the video. If you need to go over any of the questions, just rewind it. You know, it's all for fun, nothing to play for, so you know, just take your time. In the meantime though, we will go on with the answers. Just before I do that though, you'll see a URL up in the top left here called kidsneededucation.org. This is for a charity based here in Phnom Penh in Cambodia. They run the only free primary school in the city. Basically, it's a whole country that's very, very poor. A lot of people can't afford to send their children to school, basically because they're fee-paying schools here. So this charity runs a school that's free of charge, provides everything for the children. So if you are able to make a donation at all, it would be very much appreciated. You can donate via the URL there. All these quizzes that I do are provided free of charge. So just if you're able to make even just a very small donation, it all goes a long way. Okay, and the other URL you're seeing is quarantinetrivia.seanholroyd.com. That is the URL for our website here for Quarantine Trivia. You can find all of our previous quizzes there. You can also find us on Facebook as well, facebook.com/quarantinetriv. So we're all over the place: YouTube, Facebook, the internet. So if you're enjoying the quizzes, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. All these sort of things. Give us a thumbs up on YouTube. It all goes a long way to let us know that we are doing something that people enjoy. If we know that people enjoying it, we can keep on doing it. Okay, so that's that spiel done. So on with the answers then. So question number 1, what does Ross send to Ugly Naked Guy in an attempt to convince him to sell his apartment? Well, he sent him a basket of mini muffins. Now, as we saw in the episode, a whole lot of people were trying to get the episode, so when they were trying to figure out which basket of mini muffins he sent, he had to clarify that it was the small basket of mini muffins. So he wasn't going to get very far with that gift. Okay, question number 2. How was Joey's character, Dr. Drake Ramore, originally killed off on Days of Our Lives? Well, that was, he fell down an elevator shaft. As we say, he annoyed the writers in an interview that he did, saying he wrote a lot of the lines, or he made up a lot of the lines, so they killed him. Don't annoy the writers. Okay, so question number 3. How many pages was Rachel's letter to Ross about the reason for their breakup? As Ross would go on to say later, it was 18 pages front and back. He was very tired and he fell asleep during it, and without realizing, admitted to the whole thing as a breakup, which he didn't believe in. Okay, question number 4. Which of Rachel's ex-boyfriends owns the same sweater as Ross, causing some confusion as to the identity of the father of Rachel's baby? That was, of course, Tag. Bit of a daft name, but, you know, it's friends. Question number 5. Monica briefly dated billionaire Pete Becker. Which country does he take her to for their first date? He takes her to Italy. Okay, so she says she fancies pizza. He says, I know a great little Italian, and of course it's in Italy. Question number 6. What is Phoebe's alter ego? Okay, so the name that she keeps using over and over again for whatever reason is Regina Phalange. Okay, Regina Phalange. Okay, I think a phalange is actually like a finger joint. So I'm not quite sure where she picked the name from or how she got it, but that's what it is. Question number 7. Which of the boys peed on Monica's jellyfish sting? Well, that was Chandler. Okay, so Joey initially tried but didn't need to go, so Chandler stepped up and did the deed. Okay, question number 8. Which famous scientist did Phoebe believe was her grandfather? That was Einstein, or Albert Einstein, if you will. Okay. He really wasn't, though, as far as I'm aware, but you never know. Question number 9. Who is Joey and Chandler's TV guide addressed to? Now, Rachel originally guesses that it's Chandler Bing, and of course gets the question wrong because it's addressed to Miss Chandler Bong. Okay, so that's one of the questions that leads to the boys getting the girls flat for a while. And question number 10. What was Ross's first wife called? As I say, he had a number of wives, but his first wife was called Carol. That marriage didn't last very long, as they realised that Carol was gay and went off to live with and get married to Susan. Okay, so that is the end of the quiz. Thank you very much for taking part. Please like and follow and share and subscribe for more trivia content. We'll be happy to provide it. As I say, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/quarantinetriv and at www.quarantinetrivia.seanholroyd.com, and on the YouTube channel that you're probably watching this on at the moment. Okay, so please give the video a like and a share and whatnot, and we'll be happy to go about making more. And thank you very much, and good night.